Hi, I'm Colin Garrison. And I'm Olivia Ross, and we're with Beaumont ISD TV. And today, as you can see, we are showing our school spirit today. We wanted to decorate the Bruin a little bit because we thought she might be a bit cold. Yeah. But speaking of cold, let's go ahead and go to Eris at the studio for our weather.
Good evening, Beaumont. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I was on vacation, and I got these cool souvenirs. But now that I'm back, it's time for the news. Today is Friday, September 23rd, 2023, and today is going to be a cloudy 93 degrees with a 12% chance of rain. I wish it was more, but I digress. Slowly into the night is going to be a cool 73 degrees with an 8% chance of rain. Also tonight is the homecoming game between Westbrook and Summit Creek. Personally, I'm not a huge football fan, but I hope whoever team wins brings their school some glory. Anyways, I'll go back to the station with more news, so stay tuned.
Well, I guess it wasn't that cold outside, but at least it's getting a bit cooler out later tonight.
Yeah, it hasn't been as hot out, and I really wouldn't want to play in this weather. Hopefully it cools down for the boys.
Yeah, the Westbrook is playing Summer Creek tonight, right?
Yeah, and I really hope it's not as hot tonight, and I hope it's not that hot for the homecoming dance tomorrow.
Oh yeah, while we're on that topic, you had a chance to interview the princesses, didn't you?
Yeah, and it was really fun to talk to them. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Hello, I'm Kylie Garrison with Beaumont ISD TV, and today I'm here with a few members of the court. Warning, this episode will be aired after votes have winning. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Cameron Cooper.
Ayana Morgan.
Karen Cruz.
Okay, and first question. What made you guys want to run for court?
It's something fun to do and just to dress up.
Just for the experience and to be able to say I did it.
It's just fun, and well, it's our senior year, so why not?
Yeah, that makes sense. I almost ran, but I wanted to give you guys a running chance. So, how hard was it to make it to court?
It's not hard. It's just running against your peers and getting their friends or our friends to try to nominate us. You don't want to pick.
Yeah, same for me. Like, it's not hard. It's just like if you guys have a mutual friend, it's like you don't want to put them in a weird situation like, oh, vote for me, and they have a friend too. So, yeah,
especially like I agree with them because like I had a situation like that. Like some of my friends were like wanting to like be nominated, but
yeah.
Okay, and this is Karen's first year running, right?
It is, yes.
So Karen, how nervous are you? Nervous?
My hands are sweating, but yeah, it's nerve-wracking. But I feel like it's also like a fun experience, you know.
You got it.
Yeah. It's senior year, your first try, and you made it. Like that's so exciting.
So as it is your senior year, even if you don't make it to Queen, you guys are still getting the big princesses, and it seems like this is really just a fun competition between you guys, and winners just winner, and you guys are rooting for everyone to win.
Yes. I mean, we're all winners at the end of the day. We made it.
We're all princesses.
Yeah. We're all on the court. I feel like the queen title is just like a title.
It's just to have a crown. It's just a queen title.
It really is.
Princesses still have crowns.
Yes.
Yeah. So
we're all queens in their way.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
We're wishing all of these girls a fair chance, including Ryan, Jonasia, and Madison. Even though they couldn't make it, all of you guys are winners. And this is Kylie Garrison, sending it back to the studio.
That interview was really fun. I can't wait to see who this year's queen will be. Who do you think it is?
Well, I don't really have any favorites, but I think they all have a good chance of winning.
Yeah, that's understandable. But while we're talking about winning, let's go see how our quarterback is feeling about tonight.
My name is Zoe Thurston with BISD TV. Today I've had the opportunity to interview Westbrook quarterback Roy Jenkins. Roy, how has your school year been so far?
It's been great. Thank you for having me. Honored to be here.
Us too. Now, what are your expectations for the upcoming game?
They have a really good defense. They fill the run good, but we just gotta get the ball out quick and make the simple plays. And I think we'll have a good chance to win.
For sure. Now, who are some NFL players that inspire you?
I've always looked up to Trevor Lawrence my whole life. He's a really good player, really committed to God. Doesn't let football define him, and that's one of the things I love about him.
And do you have anything to say to younger players who might look up to you as a role model?
Of course, if things aren't going your way, and you're facing adversity, you just got to keep working, and your time will come at some point.
Thank you for your time. Again, I'm Zoe Thurston with BISD TV, signing out.
Roy does seem like he's really ready for the game tonight.
Yeah, and I really hope we're going to be able to bring it back a win.
Yes, but it's not just Roy, it's the entire school that has been showing so much school spirit this week.
Yeah, have you been seeing our outfits all week long?
Yes, and our campus has been seeming very enthusiastic and ready, and I'm sure tonight's student section will not disappoint.
But let's bring our show to a close with our final segment for the night. Our pregame challenge of the week.
Hi, my name is Eunice Carlin with BISD TV, and this week the Friday night crew of Westbrook had a cupcake eating contest. Let's see how they do.
Mia Prudhomme, Winston Riley, Macy Richardson, and Ryan Atwood.
Cupcakes look really good. Winston did an amazing job.
Yeah, I could never eat a cupcake that fast, but it really seemed like Eunice enjoyed them.
But anyways, thank you all for watching our pregame show tonight. I'm Carla Garrison
And I'm Olivia Ross.
with BISD TV.
She's a daughter of LaQuandra and Jeremy Pelican. She's escorted tonight by squad, part of Sparkville Cheerleading Organization, and is the Health Science Program at the Career and Technology Education Center. Our second junior Duchess is Inslee Rayo. Inslee is the daughter of Katie and the late Jason Rayo. Tonight, Inslee is being escorted on the field by her brother-in-law, Tanner Copeland. She's very involved in many facets of Westbrook. Inslee is a Bruin Bear, plays soccer for the Lady Bruins, and is a member of NHS and Student Council. Our third junior Duchess is Zaria Rucker. Zaria is the daughter of Zachary and Shatana Rucker. She's being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Zachary. Zaria is the only girl of 5 kids. She loves spending time with her family, volunteering at church, and is she enrolled in the dual credit program with LIT. Our first stunning senior princess is Miss Ryan Atwood. Ryan is the daughter of Nicole Barley and Roderick Atwood. She's escorted on the field tonight by her father, Roderick. Ryan is a member of the Bruin cheerleading squad, where she is a social committee chair and a member of student council, serving as senior class president. The lovely Madison Berry is next. Madison is the daughter of AJ and Elslandra Berry. She's escorted on the field tonight by her father, Mr. AJ Berry. Madison is excited about her senior year at Westbrook and looking forward to her final year as a member of the powerlifting team. The next pretty princess is Cameron Cooper. Cameron is the daughter of Samika James and Wilton Cooper. Cameron is being escorted on the field tonight by her father, Wilton. Cameron is a member of the Bruin varsity cheer squad, where she's part of the social committee, and this summer was named All-American Cheerleader at camp. Next up is the charming Karen Cruz. Karen is the daughter of Brenda Gonzalez and Alfonso Cruz. She's escorted on the field tonight by her father, Alfonso. Karen is a member of the Key Club and the Math Honor Society and is studying cosmetology at the Career and Technology Education Center. Next is the beautiful Jonasia Guillory. Jonasia is the daughter of Jonas and the late Angelette Guillory. She is escorted on the field tonight by her father, Jonas. Jonasia keeps herself busy by working, shopping, and spending time with friends and family. And our final senior princess this evening is the delightful Ayana Morgan. She's the daughter of Robin and Isaiah Morgan. Her father, Isaiah, is escorting her on the field this evening. Ayana is the third-year member of the varsity volleyball team, a member of student council, and is in the nursing program at the Career and Technology Education Center. And now coming onto the field to crown our new queen is the 2022 homecoming queen, Aaliyah Pittman, along with Westbrook principal Mr. Nicholas Phillips. We'd like to thank Mrs. Jean Bryant for donating the crown used for tonight's coronation. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 2023 Westbrook homecoming queen is Ayana Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for our homecoming queen, Ayana Morgan, along with her court. Scholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that you as a spectator consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not through any of your action cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school. That means that you as a fan should not criticize the players on either team, should not boo the officials, should not have alcoholic beverages on school grounds since it's a violation of state law, should be courteous to the visiting fans, should cheer for your team, and should show respect for injured players on both teams. Thank you for your attendance. Get ready to enjoy the special performances of these two fine schools. Also, a reminder, students are not allowed to loiter under the stand. Students will be required to be seated with the exception of being at the concession area or in the restroom, and all students need to be picked up no later than 20 minutes after the conclusion of the game. And now coming into the middle of the field with a gesture of good sportsmanship is a Good Sportsmanship League from each school. Each school's GSL represent different organizations on the campus. The representatives for Westbrook include from the Stars, Mia Prudhomme and Bella Barrett. From the Bruin Bears, Malika Broussard. Cheerleaders, Jillian Keithley and Macy Richardson. And from the Sound Power Band, Aiden Collins and Lacey Johnson. And now introducing the 2023 Summer Creek Varsity Cheerleaders. Representing the sophomores, All-American Madison Austin. Peyton Holland. Kelsey Luke. Caitlin Markentel. Kalia McAuthor. All-American Kinsley Mollahan. Amiri Palmer. All-American Kylie Powell. Victoria Salazar. And All-American Avery Walker. Junior cheerleaders from Summer Creek, Cameron Brown. All-American Isabella Cisneros. Alani Grant. Ava Gutierrez. All-American Malin Hightower. Delaney McClurkin. All-American Cameron McCullough. McKinley Merlett. Isabella Murillo. Layla Beretta Vasquez. Lauren Stanley. And Alexis Turner. Senior cheerleaders from Summer Creek include Captain Catherine Barrett, All-American and Captain Kennedy Baptiste, Captain Emily Cardenas, Peyton Carey, Captain Felicity Garcia, All-American Captain Tamia Gordon, Captain Cameron Hendon, Tasha Jones, All-American Captain Taylor Lindsay, Captain Brooke Lewis, Captain Haley Puckett, Captain Paige Quinney, Captain Chelsea Rial, All-American and Captain Reagan Schneider, and rounding out the Summer Creek Cheer Squad, Sydney Small. And now introducing the 2023-24 Westbrook cheerleaders. Also in the field are members of the Westbrook Sparkle team. The purpose of this inclusive cheer squad is to bring together students with and without disabilities to cheer together under the Friday night lights. The Westbrook Sparkle team showcases a loud and public symbol of acceptance, forever changing a school culture to one that values diversity and kindness. The students on the Sparkle team visibly relay a simple message. At our school, all students are respected, accepted, and included regardless of ability. First up, for Westbrook Junior, Peyton Price, and Sparkle cheerleader, Jesus Valdez. Next, Junior Ella Bennett, and Sparkle cheerleader, Malia Matthews. Junior UCA All-American, Abby Dronette. Junior Serenity Odom. Junior Sparkle co-captain Brianna McLaughlin, and Sparkle cheerleader Isabella Forson. Senior and two-time varsity UCA All-American and Sparkle captain Victoria Malbrough. Senior captain and varsity UCA All-American Macy Richardson. Senior UCA All-American Merritt Malley. Senior UCA All-American Brooklyn Herring. Senior mascot Kobe Guilford. And sophomore mascot Sage Gilder. Senior cheerleader Ryan Atwood. Senior varsity UCA All-American Cameron Cooper, and Sparkle cheerleader Hannah Denson. Senior captain and two-time varsity UCA All-American Jillian Keithley. UCA All-American Paige Robinson. Junior UCA All-American Lily Hamilton. Junior Presley Tyner. Junior Ella Hansen. Westbrook cheerleaders are coached by Tiffany Woodall, Lindsay Knighton, and Stephanie Rogers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, could you please rise as the Summer Creek High School Band plays their school song. Choir members James Turner, Brady Greer, Madeline Ratcliffe, and Carson Dudley, all under the direction of Mr. Keith Walls.
Voices high in praise to
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Summer Creek Bulldogs. And now, coming on the field, the Westbrook Bruins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats for the presentation of the colors and the Star-Spangled Banner. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by Senior Choir President and Soprano Section Leader Carson Dudley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And good evening, good evening, good evening. It is another fabulous Friday evening for football in Beaumont, Texas. Well, tonight we have the Westbrook Bruins taking on the, excuse me, had to put on my glasses, folks. Ha ha ha. Yes, that lets me know what age I am. Summer Creek Bulldogs here at BISD Stadium in Beaumont, Texas. We hope that everyone has had a great couple of weeks. Last time we were here, we had Westbrook. Playing, and this is now our first district game of the season.
Line judge is Noble Robinson III. Field judge Stephen Cotton. Side judge is Louis.
We see on the field here, we now have a coin toss about to happen.
Summer Creek, number 3, Brandon Jones.
And it is homecoming night here in Beaumont, Texas for the Westbrook Bruins.
Number 33, Karen Duhon, and number 56, Alexander Vigil.
Let's see what the toss brings us.
Number 14 is Josh Wilson. Number 70, Winston Worley, and number 21, Marshawn Richardson.
And we have the toss. Let's see the results of the toss, folks.
Westbrook declines their option. Summer Creek chooses.
Looks like Westbrook won the toss.
Football game.
Summer Creek will receive the ball to start the football game here, folks. You know, it's been a great week at Westbrook with all the homecoming festivities going on. We've had a lot of things happening. You know, some great days. The kids have really, really enjoyed. You know, don't forget, if you're out there, send us a comment. Let us know how much you like the homecoming festivities. And even if you're out there for Summer Creek, send us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Look at that like button and subscribe to BISD CTE. And here we go. We see Westbrook setting up for the kickoff here in the first quarter in Beaumont, Texas for homecoming night for the Westbrook Bruins. Homecoming 23. And the kick is up. Deep kick to the right corner. And Summer Creek takes it out. He breaks one tackle, but is brought down right at the 30-yard line. Actually, the 31-yard line where they will start this game.
Down by Westbrook's number 2, Wayne Mullen, and number 6.
And it'll be first down and 10 here for the Summer Creek Bulldogs on their own 31-yard line. You know, we'll be looking to see the Westbrook defense coming out this first district game. You know, had a bye week, so they should be well rested. And we see 21 win. Great open field tackle right there by number 21 of the Westbrook Bruins. Pass was complete. But Marshawn Richardson, number 21 for the Bruins, pick up 5 yards on the play, bring it down to 2nd down and 5 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Handoff in, coming off the left side of the line, and stopped after a gain of about 4 on the play.
Ball carried by 25, Lloyd Avant.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs here in the first quarter in Beaumont, Texas at BISD Stadium for Westbrook homecoming 23. Motion off the right side of the line and inside handoff. Looks like he'll pick up about 3 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a first down for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
Jalen Jones, Terrence Durham with the tackle, first down at the 43.
Jalen Jones and Terrence Durham on the tackle to make the play. Little play action there, and stopped by Marshawn Richardson, number 21.
Jones, forced out of bounds by Westbrook's Marshawn Richardson.
Pickup of about 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. So far, what we've seen is Summer Creek methodically getting down the field, short yards, and we have an incomplete pass right there.
Pass by Thomas, incomplete for number 18, Holden Miller.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Bruins. The Bruins can hold them right here. Then they'll get a great chance to get the ball, probably with some decent field position. Bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. With 10 minutes and 20 seconds. 3-man rush here. And ball thrown, but no one there. Looked like it was some... Must have been some miscommunication by the receivers in the back on what routes to be run. But that'll bring up a 4th down and 5 here for the Westbrook Bruins. Now, on these 4th downs, you still got to remember, you have to make sure that you don't allow them to get the first down because they may not punt the ball. So you see you have two receivers wide in pretty much a spread punt formation. You still have to be honest with those receivers and make sure that you cover them because they can definitely throw the ball there from back there. But the kick is up, and it'll take a Bulldog bounce all the way down to the 9-yard line, which is where the Bruins will take over on their own 9-yard line.
Take over. First down, starting from
Here in the
14.
first quarter with 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. You have the Westbrook Bruins taking over, on their own 14-yard line, not the 9.
Yard punt by Mays. Quarterback for Westbrook.
And we'll see the Westbrook offense for the first time in this game.
Is number 11, Roy Jenkins.
Westbrook coming out with 5 wide, empty backfield. We see motion. And quarterback steps up in the pocket, but could not get away from that rush.
Jenkins.
Loss of about 3 yards on the play.
99. Josiah Pratt.
Brought down by Summer Creek, number 99.
Loss of 3. Second down.
Being up a second down and 13 for the Westbrook Bruins. Looks like a 4-man rush coming in. Showing blitz, but backing out. And swing pass to the tailback. Picked up about 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up a third down and 9 for the Westbrook Bruins.
Brought down by Summer Creek 11. Caleb Walker.
It's brought down by Summer Creek number 11.
Third down.
Jalen Walker. Caleb Walker. And it'll be third down and 8 for the Westbrook Bruins. We see the Bruins getting the play and setting up. You have twins up top. Single back in the backfield. And he has a little bit of time, but he has to get out of there now. Puts the ball up and incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 14.
By Jenkins, incomplete for number 14.
Josh Wilson. You know, the pocket broke down and he had to get out of there. And while he was on the move, was able to get rid of that ball. Trying to get it off. That'll be fourth down and 8 for the Bruins.
For the Bulldogs.
And kick is up. Nice air on the kick. And it is caught by Summer Creek. A great open field tackle by the Bruins. Bruins number 21, Marshawn Richardson. Great open field tackle to bring him down with him being able to pick up no yards on that return.
First down, Summer Creek.
Be a first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs on their own 36-yard line. You know, I went downstairs and saw some of the family of Marshawn Richardson, and he said, let it be known that I'd be calling his name a lot tonight. And so far, I know that I've called his name on 3 different occasions, and it is early in this ball game. And we have right here inside handoff.
Summer Creek quarterback number 2, Blake Thomas.
Saw some great footwork right there.
Number 7, Jalen Jones.
Pickup of about 5 yards on the carry. That'll bring up a second down and 5. And hitch pass, complete. Pickup of about 7 yards on the play. 8 yards on the play. And that'll be a first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
Knocks him out of bounds.
What we've noticed is the Summer Creek Bulldogs have been methodically picking up 5 to 7 yards
At the 49.
On the plays, which inside handoff here again to the left side of the line. Picked up 10 yards on the play. Bring up a first down for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
Good for another Summer Creek first down.
You can tell on that play he had great up front blocking and was able to follow his blocking and find a lane. And play action pass. Outside pick play. Brought down by number 10 in the Bruins.
Pass complete to Jonathan Jones.
After a pickup of about
Tackle Cameron Dodd.
5 yards on the play. Tackle by Cameron Dodd. To bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Inside handoff to the back. He gets loose. You had a Bruin that had him, but he wasn't able to get him all the way down. He showed great body balance to be able to get right back up and keep on going.
For Summer Creek.
Nice gain on the play there for Summer Creek. Bring up a Summer Creek 1st down. Ball on the 18-yard line with 7 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this first quarter. We see here double twins going to the outside receiver, pass complete. Pickup of about
Pass completion, Blake Thomas.
11 yards on the play. Bringing the ball down to the 7-yard line to bring up a 1st down and goal for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
1st and goal at the 7.
Single back trip set for the Bulldogs. And going opposite trip set, quarterback, and he's knocked out of bounds. At the 3-yard line, pickup of about 4 yards on the play.
Thomas out of bounds. At the 2, 2nd down, goal.
Bring up a 2nd down and goal for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Inside handoff, and they're trying to push the pile, but he is down at the 2-yard line.
Lloyd Avant stopped short of the goal line. 3rd down.
Bring up a
goal.
3rd down and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line here, folks. If the Bruins can rally here and keep them with only getting 3 points, that would be a big opportunity for the Bruins. And on that second effort, looks like he got in, and it is signaled a touchdown for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
1-yard run by 25, Lloyd Avant.
Number 25, Lloyd Avant. And Summer Creek strikes first here in Beaumont, Texas.
To try the extra point, number 15, Brian Mays Jr. Holder, number 18, Holden Miller. Snapper is Ethan Martinez.
And here we go for the extra point. Ball is out, and kick is up. We have a flag on the play.
Kick is good, flag down.
It'll be offsides against the Bruins. I'm pretty sure Summer Creek will decline it and take the extra point to make the score 7-0 here with 6 minutes and 21 seconds in Beaumont, Texas at BISD Stadium for Bruin Homecoming 2023.
Extra point is good. Summer Creek 7, Westbrook nothing.
As we get set for the kickoff, just give us a little background information on our two teams tonight. All the way back to the 6-yard line, and he takes the ball out of the bag, has a lane, has a great lane, coming all the way across. You have number 3. Oh, wow, that was a great pickup. Jalen Dartez. Juju. That was great. He had great blocking up front there, folks, and was able to find a great lane and use his speed to get all the way down to the 40-yard line. 57-yard return on the play.
First down, Bruins.
First down and 10. Bruins on the
At the Summer Creek
Bulldog 40-yard line. And we see Westbrook going with the empty backfield again. Motioning into the back. Here we go. Play is up. Handoff. And after a pickup of about one, there's really nowhere to go.
Handoff goes to 33, Caleb Trumps.
Caleb Trump on the carry.
No gain. Caleb Walker, Joshua Johnson leading the charge.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Westbrook Bruins. Let's take a look at some stats from the prior weeks for both of our teams, folks. Well, actually, after this play, let's see. You have spread set, double twins, handoff to Caleb Trumps. Left side of the line.
Handoff goes to Trumps.
Pick up of about a yard on the play to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Bruins.
Gain of 2, 3rd down, 8.
What's up, Dr. Pearl? Trying to get some audio work done. So you just not here just that time. How you doing, bro? What you say? School right here. School again. We got. Mark my words.
And he gets, number 11 gets the ball off to Caleb Trumps. Well, it looks like it's a loss of 1 yard. You know, he's not getting much time back there when he wants to pass to be able to let the routes develop. You know, the line up front, it's not giving Roy much time to get rid of the ball. But Summer Creek, as you can see, sending 5. And it's just overloading the Bruins. Punt is up. Great. High kick. And it's off into the end zone. And that will be a touchback. And Summer Creek will take the ball on the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 20-yard line. Let's see if the defense can step up here and get the ball back and maybe even do something with it to get the offense riled up.
Summer Creek starts the drive from their own 20-yard line.
But let's take a look at some numbers here. So far in the year, Westbrook is 0-3, Summer Creek 3-0. And great job right there by the Westbrook defense swarming the ball.
By 25, Lloyd Avant. Dragged down by Westbrook number 7, Jalen Jones.
Loss of 1 yard on the play there. Bring up a 2nd down and 11. That was great discipline right there by the defense to swarm the ball and get to the ball. And, oh, pass intended. It looked like he had it. He juggled it a little bit and then dropped it.
Brings up 3rd down, 11.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Be great to get a stop right here with them back here. Oh, and he goes over the top, and the pass is complete, and he is going. Marshawn Richardson, the last person to catch him, and prevents the touchdown play, but big game for the Summer Creek Bulldogs on that pass play there. Pass complete to Caleb Welch. And it's 1st down and goal for the Summer Creek Bulldogs from the 3-yard line. You know, I was telling you earlier that it looks like that they're Summer Creek was methodically going 5 yards, 7 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, and touchdown for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. But we see there, Summer Creek could not be afraid to go long either. And they went long on that play, and it produced. So as we set up for the and the kick is good.
Kick is good. Summer Creek 14.
I bring up Summer Creek 14, Westbrook 0.
Thanking our Westbrook football sponsors, Daniels Construction, Raising Cane, KidMed, and Mr. Electric. Thank you for supporting Bruins football. Thank you for supporting Bruins football.
Yeah, Marco, I'm back, man. Still fixing issues, man. But we good now. Everything is everything, Marco. What it is, 14-0?
14-0 here.
Remaining in the first quarter.
With 3:05 remaining. I think they're really truthfully on that long pass. They just kind of got baited in because Summer Creek had been going 5 yards, 7 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards consistently. And now what you see is you don't expect them to go long over the top, and that's exactly what they did there. Probably to prove that they will still go long on you, and you have to be honest with it. Short
Let it
kick.
go bounce. Yep. There you go. Good job.
And kick goes out of bounds.
Let's start with some good field.
That'll be a penalty there. Westbrook should, if they accept the penalty, get the ball on the 35-yard line, which it looks like exactly what's going to happen. So Westbrook will take the penalty on the kick and get the ball on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I never understood why coaches just don't accept the penalty and they let them re-kick. Nope, just give me the yards, Marco.
Well, some coaches, if you trust your kids back there in the backfield, and the one thing you believe is that they'll get you further than that 15 yards. So it says something about your returners if you make a team re-kick it to you.
Yeah.
Rather than, it's a game of field positioning a lot of times. But we see right here, Westbrook starting on their own 30-yard line. Oh, a little miscommunication there, but he still leaks through.
Let's go.
Oh, and after all that was a tough run to only pick up 1 yard. Tough receipt. Tough pass. Excuse me, my tongue-tied. That was a tough catch to make and some tough yards to get to only pick up 1. But it was a great job to stay with it. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for the Westbrook Bruins on their own 31-yard line. But like I was saying, it seemed like Summer Creek just really kind of baited it in with that 5 to 7 yard, and then they went long, and you're just kind of not expecting that ball to go right over the top of you. But great shot of Marshawn. Oh, pass incomplete there. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Bruins. Just looks like some miscommunication there. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as the Bruins receive the play. And pass complete. Pass complete to number 85. James Moore, but quickly brought down with really nowhere to go. Pickup of 1 yard on the play, bring up a 4th down and 8. And this will be the 3rd punt for Knight Rider here in the first quarter. of Homecoming 2023 here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Stadium. And we see fair catch and a flag. Let's see what the flag is on the play here. We had a fair catch by Summer Creek on the punt receipt, but we see a flag. Let's see what the flag is as the referees confer. And we'll get the final. Well, interference. Catch interference on the kicking team.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, man. That night rod, he definitely got a foot on him. Man. He can boot that thing.
I can tell you, it's great to have a punter that can put the ball up, and he's putting that ball up from about 40 yards per kick.
But it doesn't help when he gives you a great kick and it gets offset because of
penalties.
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely. The one thing we don't want to see is the penalty parade start. And it looks like they'll take over on the 47-yard line. And inside handoff. Back steps out of the first hole, but can't get away.
We got a flag in the backfield. Look like there's going to be a holding.
Number one on the stop. Yeah. Usually in the back. Yep. That's where referee symbol. Holding call on the Summer Creek Bulldogs. That'll be a 10-yard penalty there.
But, man, shout out to Mike Fiacha, man. That open field tackle is tough, man. And he made it, he made it with no problem.
Well, definitely, if not mistaken, that's the second open field tackle.
Really?
So you have to, it's a whole lot easier to gang tackle and just hold someone. But when you actually wrestle and get them down by yourself in the open field, knowing that if you don't get them, it's another 20, 30 yards.
Yeah.
It's a great asset to have on your defense.
Proper tackling technique. Here we go. We're on the road, Marco.
Here
we go.
Looks like, he runs out of bounds. Couldn't find anyone there to throw the ball to, so he ran out of bounds. Yeah, great pursuit right there by the Bruin defense.
What is that, like a gain of 2 he got? Okay, that's good. 2nd and 18. We just need the defense to hold for a couple more times. And I will say, Summer Creek, something that they're doing different than Deer Park. Deer Park was pressing the receivers a lot. They're playing off. Even their linebackers are playing off. So if I'm the coach, if I'm the offense, deep pass, break that up, good stuff, boy.
Ooh, going over the top. That was a great job of getting right in there on that play. That's the number 15, Braylon Hawkins, right at the last minute.
Good job, Braylo.
He was able to put his hand up and knock that ball out. If he had not, that ball was on target.
Yeah, that was touchdown all the way.
That ball was definitely on target to go into the end zone for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
That's the bad thing, man. If as a receiver, you do everything right, you beat your defender, but the quarterback lofted just a little bit. Let your defender catch up. Give him a second to here we go, 3rd and 18.
3rd and 18 going over. It's complete. Same play and missed open field tackle. And that'll make it a touchdown for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. With 33.7 seconds remaining in the first quarter, we see Summer Creek scoring its 3rd touchdown.
That's 21-6A football for you. It goes a great defensive stop and just like that, in a matter of 30 seconds, it's a bust and coverage. Run the same seam up the middle, wide open, and break one tackle and you take it to the house.
Definitely so, and you can see right there. Whereas, you know, you had one person to stop him, and he missed it. And we were just talking about that open field tackle, right? And what happened right there? The one person that could stop you missed that open field tackle, and he was gone. And the result is a touchdown for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. And after a good extra point, the Summer Creek Bulldogs 21, Westbrook Bruins 0 here in the first quarter at BISD Stadium in Beaumont, Texas for Westbrook Homecoming 2023. One thing we're seeing from the Bruins, though, early on in the game, we've seen offense seems to be having some trouble moving the ball through the air and through on the ground. Their sets have been 3 and outs, and they haven't really been picking up any yards. You know, I hate to even ask this, but what would you do right now?
To be honest with you, if they're going to play off you like that, they're trying to run and the run isn't working, I would run some drag routes. You know, try to get up on. You know,
Definitely.
I watched Colorado State do it to Colorado. They ran some drag routes.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be a 3-4 yard gain. Because of your yards at the catch, they'll turn into a quick 30-40 yard gain. So I would try to do some drag routes, do them underneath routes, and then as soon as they start stepping up, that's when you can throw it deep.
And we see here Bruins take the ball out, pick up on a return of about 8 yards on the carry, but we see a flag. And let's see what the flag is. Flag was thrown out of the end zone.
Look like it's on Westbrook.
Let's see. I'm not sure what it could have been right there. Holding on the Bruins. So that will bring the Bruins back.
There's definitely not what you. There's not what you want, Marco.
No, it's not what you need right now.
You don't want to dig your grave even deeper. You know, with penalties. So.
Well, you know, right now, you know, Westbrook's in a hot spot. You know, they're on their own 9-yard line. You don't have many areas right now to mess up. You know, you got to protect your quarterback so you can get the ball out.
And they're pressing too on the edge, Marco.
Right side. Yeah, you sure a running bump. Ooh, great run right there. Caleb Trumps.
If you look at the top of your screen, Marco, on the bottom of your screen, they're giving safety help. So they're still pressing, but they're giving you safety help. We get down in 8 seconds. They're like they're just gonna run this quarter out. So you know, but they're giving you, they're giving you safety help on the bottom, but at the top they're not giving you safety help. So you might have to test that out if I'm Westbrook.
Well, you know, what you got to do is you got to get the quarterback some time to be able to see that, though. So the line is going to have to really, really work hard and giving them some time, you know. Agreement with you when you said I was thinking more, you know, go with those crossing routes, go right underneath, you know, tagging for about 5-7 yards here.
Good evening, Beaumont. Today is our Westbrook homecoming game, and today we are playing Summer Creek. And right now, Westbrook is behind a little bit by 14 points, but we have a whole entire 3 more quarters to go. So let's see how this game plays out. Again, this is Olivia Ross, and we're sending it back up to you.
So you know. Thank you, Olivia, for that report. But so if you take the little 3-yard gains and 4-yard gains, if you get a 4-yard, and a 4-yard, that's 12 yards. Then last time I checked, you only need 10.
Definitely so.
Yeah, so you know you got to take that. Oh, they bagged it up. They bagged them up again.
If you look at it easy enough, let's see, 2nd down and 5.
Come on, Trump.
Handed off to Caleb Trumps. Couldn't get around there.
Man, them ends and them linebackers is flying, man.
But you can see the speed for Summer Creek's defense. And he had no way to get out of that backfield. He was trying to get over to that edge, but there was just too much pursuit by the Summer Creek linebackers and defensive core itself. Bring up a 3rd down and 9 here for the Bruins on their own 10-yard line. We see the officials coming in.
All right, what is it? 3rd and 9. What we got? What's going on?
Not sure what was happening. I thought maybe we'd have a timeout here or something, but no timeout. I'm not.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. Got Juju in motion. Where's Roy going with it? Oh, that's a tough throw, Roy. Throw it in double or triple cover. Man, Summer Creek is playing really great defense on all levels. The line is getting the push. The linebackers are flying. DBs are doing great coverage. You have to give them their props. They're doing a very awesome job on all assets, on all fronts on the defense. You're going to force another punt. Knight Rider coming out to. He's a really, really great punter. I hope I don't jinx you right there, Knight Rider. He's a soccer player. His sister's a soccer player. He has an awesome leg.
You know who you are.
That one. Oh! Come on, you got to get on that.
That right there could have been a great opportunity for the Bruins to fumble that return right there. That could have been big, but he was able to get back down on it.
I think I jinxed Knight Rider, man.
No. Got to think about it. His leg might be tired. That was the 4th punt of the night already.
Second quarter just started.
Definitely so.
So defense coming out. We got 3 wide.
Let's see.
Formation that Summer Creek has. Definitely a run coming.
3 wide.
Oh, no, they
back
faked
there.
Good tackle.
Good hit pass.
Let him go.
Number 2. Pushing him out. No flags right there. Good job.
Good job, Molin.
Pickup of no gain on the play.
Oh, they say no gain. I love it.
Great. On the Bruin 38-yard line.
All right, here we go. What?
Do we have a timeout here?
I think the ref stopped the play.
Okay. With 10 minutes and 26 seconds remaining, let's see how Summer Creek attacks this 2nd down and 8. Let's see how the Bruin defense steps up to it. Oh, and he hands off to the middle. Tailback comes straight up the middle and looks like it'll be a 3rd down and 3.
They're a couple yards shy, Marco.
3 yards. This will be a great stop right here for the Bruins to stop this drive here.
It is a stop. Let's
see what the coaches dial up right here on this defense. Inside handoff. And, boy, that tailback just came through there. Pick up about 6 yards. Make it a 1st down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
Tell you what, that RPO makes things so tough because you have to play it like it's the run, but then if you pull it back, you're in trouble.
Definitely so. And, the bad part about it is, trying to stay on your heels to figure out if it's going to be that run coming up the middle. Sometimes you step out looking for that pass because that's what they hit you with 5 seconds ago, and bam, you get hit for 10 more yards on the run.
It's like you said, that was a play. I could have promised you that was going to be a run, but he pulled it out, made a good throw.
Well, all the years that I've been coaching, you could tell he was there looking for his blocking, but his blocking never came, but a host of Bruins did. That'll bring out a 3rd down and 3 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs on the 18-yard line. Like we were just saying, when you have a quarterback and a tailback who can, is all the years I was coaching, it was really, really tough to tell your kids.
Was it a flag that I missed?
Huh?
Did he pick up the first down right there, or was it a flag?
No, there was no first down.
They gave him a first down.
Okay, so it'll be first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs.
Oh, right up the middle.
Another pickup of about 5 yards on the play. When you can pick up those 5 yards, 7 yards, it really helps you control the clock. But, again, like I was saying, when you have a tailback and you have a quarterback who can run that RPO that well, it's hard for a defense to really, really get on it because those kids are out there trying to figure out, is he pulling that ball or is he going to give it and the tailback coming through?
That's why people hated the Wildcat at that one time. Oh, man, good.
And he dives in for the touchdown.
That's a great dive.
Yes,
great camera angle from our camera crew.
He actually jumped in from the 2-yard line, and he said he was not going to be denied. Sometimes that could be dangerous putting that ball out there like that. But we see that'll bring up another Summer Creek touchdown here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Stadium. With 8 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the half. Kick is up. And the kick is good.
Oh, even hit the screen, Marco.
I was looking at that, I'll be honest with you. That's what you always tell your kickers when you go to a place with Jumbotron. Aim for the screen. Find yourself on the screen and aim for it.
Yeah, they told it's like when the Cowboys up in their stadium, every punter wanted to hit it, because that screen is just so massive.
Yes, you sure enough.
And there were so many games where the punter hit it, and the people, like the first time it happened, they had to look up the rule book to see, okay, he said, what's the protocol if you hit the screen? And they were like, is the screen is in play, but hit the screen, wherever it lands, it lands.
I tell you what, man, that's I'd hit that screen with a wrench.
With a wrench.
Sure enough, I'd hit it with a wrench. Wouldn't have to worry about that screen anymore. Don't nobody want to see them Dallas Cow pokes.
Oh, you talking about the Cowboy screen? Oh, you just a hater. That's okay. That's okay, Marco. That's okay.
You darn right I'm talking about the Cowboy
screen.
So
hey guys, I'd like to thank Marco for joining us. Marco will be heading home. He disrespecting the star.
Oh man.
Can't have that, Marco.
I could do the Lone Star State. Just don't do that Lone Star team that they got back there.
State, don't you come out.
Oh, he's going to come out of the end zone 2 yards out of the end zone.
Okay, I'll take that back. Let's go.
Good job.
Good job.
Another great return for Juju.
Good job, Juju. My bad. I don't want to disrespect you no more, Juju.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Bad, Juju. Take it out every time, Juju.
Take it out. Juju saw something that you did not. And he was able to use his vision and get the Bruins down. Pick up of about 31 yards. Get down to the 29-yard line where the Bruins take over first down and 10 with 8 minutes and 15 seconds in the half.
Look, you see how far they playing off, Marco? Look how far the linebacker
Yeah, definitely so. And you play right underneath those zones.
I'm going to watch the linebacker, see if they drop.
A good quick slant from your slot receiver there would really, really, really open it up. But, man, a host of Bulldogs there.
If you can't get the run working, you got to work the short pass. Because they're playing far back enough that it's going to be tough to get the long pass.
Right.
So look at the bottom of your screen and look how far that guy's playing out. You just hit him with a quick little.
Definitely so. That's what I say.
Let the guy drop back too.
He's dropping back, but if you look at it, you run and this is just.
It got to be. It has to come quick if you do it.
I'd run double slants on both sides.
Yep. It has to come quick.
Right there.
Oh
no! Well, from up here at the top, folks, and if you're looking at the TV, you can see at the bottom of the screen, you had a wide open Juju right down there after he made his cut. He was wide open. But you can also understand that Roy is having to look at, hey, my line's not giving me much time, so I got to take my first read.
I get it.
But Juju, if Roy had looked to the right side of the line, Juju was wide open after he made his cut.
And that's kind of remind me of what I was talking with a couple guys from Westbrook. We was talking about, of course, the Cowboys, and Trayvon Diggs got hurt. And I was like, oh, man, it's a tough loss. But they was like, we still got a great line, a great D line.
Really, and you can tell in that the last pass play there that Roy didn't even look through the progression because, he knew all night long I haven't had but maybe 2 seconds once that ball come off if I haven't had it run before that. So when you look at all of those things put together, I'm pretty sure, that's really, really hurting because that D line is really, really pushing that offensive line to the max.
Right. Yeah, so. Man, it's a host of things. I
look at it like this here, and this is me. But again, I'm in the booth, so there's a reason I'm not on that field.
Absolutely.
But what I would do here is I go to my no huddle, quick set, like a 2-minute offense, quick slants, quick hitters, underneath routes, and make them come up and play us underneath so then I could go over the top. And I would throw them off by going every play quick. 5 plays in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Next play. Boom, 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 boom.
Same play.
Got the ball on the 38-yard, on your own 38-yard line. You know what? I would go for it too because I want my offense to push
the run haven't been
and
working.
get it down to the wall.
I'm coming out of shotgun, Marco. We're just gonna try to. I'm gonna try to force my wheel. There we go. Got him offside.
Great job.
What a flag at?
Pushing him offside.
Yeah, just throw it up.
Going over the top here. Oh, almost.
You got him offside. You throw it up. That's smart by Roy. He was finna look like he wanted to throw it away, but he like, wait a minute, we got it outside. Let me just throw it up.
Definitely so, because no matter what the outcome of the play would have been, it was going to be a great play for the Bruins because you made them jump.
Yeah, Marco, they got that's great. That's great awareness by our guys to not, do a false start and then negate the whole outside. So, that's great.
Yeah, definitely so. But it was also great for the center to recognize that we had an offsides and get that ball.
Snap it. That's the toughest part because if you let them jump back, then
it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's all for naught. But if you can see them jumping,
what's going on?
When you train yourself. Wait a minute.
Oh, we called a timeout? I said Westbrook called a timeout.
No, it's personal foul against the Bruins.
Wait
a minute.
It wasn't offsides?
It was a personal foul against the Bruins. Summer Creek Bulldogs take over on downs. I don't know what just happened here, folks.
What?
I'm not sure what the foul was. It looked like that we honestly had an offside, so we saw him jump. I don't know what the personal foul could have been. I'm not sure what has happened there.
Marco,
How to bring up a first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. A handoff there, almost brought out, and he's still on his feet, folks. Brought down after a pickup about 7 yards.
Can't arm tackle in 21-6.
No, definitely so.
Wrap up, man.
And looking at that handoff right there, it's the first time I saw a juggled handoff tonight by the Summer Creek Bulldogs, and you see Summer Creek Bulldogs running their hurry-up offense, trying to catch the Bruins off. faked the Wildcat into the inside handoff, and it's still going. Still on his feet. Pushing the pile.
Oh, man, that's that tush push, what they call it. Just get behind him and push his tush. Tell him to keep on moving.
And guess
got
what?
The first down, too.
That is a Summer Creek first down. You know, sometimes you just see the determination of one person to say, we're going to get here, and that's exactly what we saw right there.
Exactly what we saw, bro.
Quarterback keeper. Quarterback keeper.
Yep, there you go.
Ooh.
Good tackle. Who that came down?
That could
all right.
That could have been bad for the quarterback there because he was turned sideways and kind of stumbling when he got tackled. That's a great tackle right there for the Bruins. Had to be a second down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the Bruin 25-yard line with 5 minutes and 23 seconds and counting in the half.
Oh, he passing.
RPO. Going over the top again, and it is a touchdown. Yep. Summer Creek Bulldogs. What did I tell you? What they did was they went to a hurry up, and then what happened? You come right over the top. They started off underneath twice, and then what? Went right over the top.
Right over the top. Right over the top.
And
our deep safeties have to play farther back. Because that's what? 1, 2, 3 touchdowns that we gave up off of
deep passes?
Yeah, the deep safety. That's what you're there for. You're literally a safety valve.
But if you look at it, though, that's 3 touchdowns given up off of that, but you had 2 touchdowns given up off of methodical 5-yard underneath routes, 5-yard runs.
Wearing your defense down. That's all it's doing is just wearing your defense down.
So it looks like that Summer Creek can have 2 speeds, you know. They can 5-yard, 7-yard methodically get you. Or they can go over the top and they can burn you.
And again, that's 21-6A ball for you, Marco.
But, you know, it's all set up by that mysterious penalty.
Yes, I still don't know what that was.
Not exactly sure. Here in Beaumont, Texas, on Bruin Homecoming 2023, we have Summer Creek 35, Westbrook 0, with 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the half. Westbrook offense got to get something going here because, you know, your defense is staying on the field for long periods of time.
Yes.
And then they're coming off the field for short periods of time and having to be right back on the field. You know, that'll wear our defense out big time, where it's going to be hard for you to try and contend.
And that's what makes the no huddle so potent for Summer Creek is because we already wore you down last drive. So now you're winded this drive. So now let's go speed now. And we already got you winded. So now that when we're going speed, you just can't keep up. And it's showing the correct.
And that is exactly what it is. You know, what may have to happen is, if we can see that, we may have to end up going to shifting our defense some, putting a little bit more help out there, and maybe give up that 5 yards, but, you know, try not to give up that deep ball so much.
They do like Colorado did. You bend but don't break. The quarterback was moving the ball down the field, but when he got to the red zone, the goal zone, whatever you want to call it, they just couldn't. Well, they scored a lot. Colorado State scored a lot. Don't get me wrong, but when it counted, the defense, held out, and they was able to win that game. And that's what it's going to take. I'm not saying get a busted play every time on defense. You know what I'm saying? Like get a crazy stop, get a sack every play.
Right.
What I'm saying is you want to bend but don't break. Give up 3, don't give up 7.
And you think about it, if you're giving up 3 yards, that's still only 9 yards on 3 downs. So you still got to get 10. Yeah. Sometimes that 1 last yard is the toughest yard to get. As long as you, like you say, bend but don't break. And it looks like what's been happening. The Bruins have been giving up that deep ball. And we've seen that a couple times. And you can see the kicker has gotten smart, kicking the ball over the head of Juju. They don't want him coming out the backfield. Yeah. They don't want him coming out there with the ball.
Yeah, he know he got one in him. Juju definitely got one in him, man. You just give him the opportunity. Reminds me a lot of third, man.
Oh, yeah, big time.
In many ways. They're shifty. They're undersized. Can run it, even though Juju don't get many opportunities to run it. Can catch it out the backfield you need, whatever slot. So he remind me a lot of third, man.
Well, this team here over the years, from the time that they were freshmen up to now, have lost a lot of the weapons that they had. Right. You look at C.E. King, He's blazing up the field with the hair like Palomalu.
Oh yeah, Reggie.
Reggie's.
He would be a senior this year.
And and tell you what, he's a big part of CE King football.
Absolutely.
You think about Ashton.
There we go. Get behind the blockers.
Great hit.
Let's go.
Great receiver screen. Great job, Juju on the reception.
That's Juju again.
With the receiver screen.
Shifty, man.
Was able to get behind those blockers, and they were able to get down the field for a great
got out there.
play.
That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great movement by the line. They got out there, and that's great read by him to actually pick up on. Hey, my line is coming. Let me wait.
Right.
And he followed his blockers.
Definitely so. That'll be a first down and 10 for the Bruins. Haven't said that much tonight, but it'd be great to say that a lot more.
Another. That's that slant we was talking about.
See?
That's that slant.
That quick slant right there. Juju, just a little bit off right there. But then again, that could have been bad.
Probably been the TD if he'd have caught that one.
Yeah, if he had caught that one, that would have gone down.
He was out of place enough that Juju could have went by him.
Well, if he'd have caught that pass cleanly, the way he was coming in on the slant, he'd have had the angle on it.
Right. And just in case Brandon Jones' family is watching, I'm not saying Brandon Jones is slow. I don't know. But I just know Juju is fast.
And that angle that was taken, nowhere to go right there on that run play.
Oh, he fumbled.
Did he fumble? Wait a minute. Did he fumble?
Oh, come on. They got the recovery.
Fumble on the play. Let's see. Who had that?
I didn't see him fumble, Marco.
I did. Because I noticed when he was going down, the commotion for people were going that way. So that must mean before he was down, they stripped that ball out and it must have gone rolling. That'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs, so 4 minutes and 23 seconds. And I'm pretty sure we know what's on their mind, and it's not running the clock out to halftime. Great RPO. Ooh, that back took a first lick, but the Bruins stay right there. You pick up of 1 yard on the play for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. We got a Bruin hopping off the field.
That's Jalen Jones. That shit 3 or 4 star, depending on where you which website you look at. He's
pass complete. But we got a flag right here on the line. And it's going to be against Summer Creek Bulldogs. Looks like a legal man downfield. Now, rules lesson with Coach Johnson. If you don't know what a legal line of scrimmage. If they do, then what happens is it's called an illegal man downfield, and it's a 10-yard penalty on the offense, even if the pass is complete. It negates the complete pass, which is why all of your line coaches, and if you ever notice, whenever you're watching any brand of football, whether it's Little League on up, Little League to the pros, you teach your linemen on a pass play. It's called stepping, kicking. You stepping back, and you're protecting the quarterback in the pocket. That would have been a bad hit there had he caught it.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, what was that segment called, Marco?
Huh?
What was that segment called?
Was Rules with Coach Johnson.
Yeah, we're gonna get us one of our audio engineers at school to come up with us a little jingle and
a little jingle for the
next
rules
week.
with
Next
Coach
week,
Johnson.
I promise it'll be better, guys. I promise.
Now, don't forget, send us some comments. Let us know what you're thinking, what you're hearing. And we have a timeout by the Bruins.
That was our last one.
That'd be the last time out of the half for the Bruins. I'm sorry, the second timeout.
I think that was the last one. I think they only had one left. Let's see. I guess that must have been a second. I could have sworn we called 2, Marco.
Summer Creek called. Nope.
Yeah.
We did call 2. But that's why we have 1 left.
Hey, don't tell them nothing, Marco.
Well, you know, we called 2. We get 3.
Hey, Marco, we called 1. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Marco. We called 1, man.
See what I got to deal with up here, folks?
I seen it, Marco. First you hating on the Cowboys. Now you trying to take away my timeouts, man.
I was just about to say, I'll see how them Cowboys be living, huh?
Marco, man, I can't do it no more. Hey, guys, any one of y'all can talk on the mic, man, and you're a Cowboy fan. Give me a holler.
Hey, Tennessee Titans in the house. Represent.
Oh, my Lord.
Represent.
You mean the fake Oilers?
Hey, watch that there now. The Oilers, yeah, they want to build us a stadium, so we went somewhere where they would.
That's cool, but give Houston back their jerseys, man. Why y'all throw back there is the Houston Oilers jersey? I don't like that.
That was our name.
1st and 10. Oh, that could have been a pick. By Night Rider.
That was
like they were trying to set up a screen right there.
And it looked like it was trying to set up the inside screen there, and it just kind of didn't have the time to do it.
Oh, that was 3rd down.
That'll bring up a 4th down and 14 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. And let's see if they actually kick the ball deep back there to him.
Nope, they're going to angle it out of bounds. No way they give. Well, they probably sky it. I think he's going to sky it.
Again, that'll let you know the mentality of this team if they kick it to him. And he kicks it right to him.
Oh, Juju. On your feet, bro.
Fair caught. Great catch right there because after it hits him, it's out. And we'll talk about that rule next week.
So they're not ready for it.
No, not ready for that rule.
They're not ready for it, man. They're not ready for it.
And guess what? Hit us in the comments if there are certain rules that you don't understand. Rules that you hear, but you really don't know what they mean. Certain calls on the field. Let us know. We may start as a segment that is, calls with Josh.
Oh, man. Calls with Josh. Okay, here's my call.
Uh-oh.
Forward, send them all deep. Just going to have to test they safeties out.
And that is a Cowboy talking. That was great setup on the pass right there, but it was incomplete. Now, that could have been a dangerous pass. If he missed that pass and it was behind the line, then they could have picked it up and ran with it, which is why you see them keeping on going.
You're going to have to explain why. Why? What's so important about it being behind the line, Marco? I think we need a rules breakdown with Marco Johnson.
Tell you what, we're going to put that on the list for you to know in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
And be a 2nd down and 10 for the Bruins here on the 19-yard on their own 19-yard line.
3 receivers and the tight end out there. You got your running back, single backfield.
Yeah, you got trip set. A lot of times in this set, you go over the top and go straight to your receiver. But if you notice, they got safety help over there over the top, and their safety's playing further back. So you don't want to go to that man-to-man coverage if the safety is over the top there.
Man, Marco.
Here we go, 3rd down and 9 for the Westbrook Bruins. Let's see what he can dial up right here. Great fake. Is the pass complete? They say it is complete. Pick up a 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up a 4th down and 4. With being 4th down and 4 here,
Marco.
Yeah, you got to punt it right here.
25-yard line.
This is not good field position. You don't want to give the ball up right here.
Absolutely not, because they're going to try to score.
Josh, if they get the ball on their own 10-yard line, they're going to still try to score. Summer Creek is going to still try to score. Summer Creek has 3 timeouts. It wouldn't surprise me if once they get the ball right here, if they don't use them, because, you can't carry them over. They can't hold them for the next time.
Keeping under 2 minutes, 1:45 remaining.
Low line kick.
Come on, we got to get it.
Fumble on it. Did they get on the ball?
Did we get it? Come on, Ralph.
Did we get on the ball?
I say we got it, Marco.
Looks like the Bruins may have it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
We have a signal. The Bruins do have it.
Score.
This You know, Summer Creek doesn't make many mistakes.
Yep.
So we have to use this mistake to our advantage right here.
Absolutely.
Now,
Go.
you have 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining. I would go to that quick slant.
Hey, we still got that one time out.
Quick passes. We still have one timeout. You know, keep it moving. Had them hustle up to the ball on the line.
Got
you know that.
Get down and keep going. Get down, keep going.
You know, do not give Summer Creek's defense a chance to.
That out route on the outside is looking at the top of your screen. That out route is looking so lovely. Oh, that
If you can get enough time to get it. Uh-oh. Is that intentional grounding, folks?
No.
Looks like he's reaching for that flag.
He better hold on to it.
Did he get out of the pocket? He's going to go talk about it.
Okay, I was going to say it better not be.
Oh, boy, it looked like he was reaching for the flag.
Nah, he better put that flag back in his pocket, Marco.
Guess we'll have to really, really go with intentional grounding at one point in time, too, huh? That way they know what that is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to have to, you're going to have to break that down for them, too.
Because intentional grounding is something, it's kind of hard to.
Got a great turnout tonight, Marco.
You know, it is good to see, like I said, all the people out tonight for Homecoming 2023. Oh, great fake.
No.
They went with it.
Oh, no.
Great pass.
Oh, let's go. Oh,
and the ball was out.
Did we get that?
The ball was out. Wow, folks. And it looked like we landed back on it. Hold on.
Defense coming on.
And Summer Creek recovers the ball, folks.
Defense coming on.
And just like that, we picked up a fumble and we gave them a fumble.
Easy come, easy go.
And the defense is back out on the field for the Bruins. Be a first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on their own 28-yard line. And here we go. This may be where we see Summer Creek run their 2-minute set. And out route to the sideline. Did he catch it? And pass is complete. Pickup of 9 yards on the play. And see, you can see that hurry up offense right there for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Trying to get down and get set. Quick hit. And great job of keeping it. Oh, wait, no. They say that they're stopping the ball. Oh, they're stopping it because of the first down. But we see on the stop.
Oh, the clock rolling, Marco.
Oh, really? Well, they stopped the clock for
Got a flag. Got a flag. What's that?
They stopped the clock for the.
Gotta be outside.
They had stopped the clock on the first one to move the chains.
Yeah.
And so then, right here, what do we have on the call? I tell you what, though, all night long, Marshawn Richardson, we've been calling that name because he's been great on the stops right there or being right there into the play.
Got outside. This is the one part of the game you don't want to give up penalties because you let them keep their timeouts. 46 seconds to go in the half, you know. It's the one thing I'm sorry, not penalties. That's a good throw.
And you see what they're doing? They're running quick pass to the where? Sidelines. Where are those routes going? Those routes going underneath. Underneath routes.
You got to take what they give you. Hey, if they're going to give you that, you got to take it.
We were talking and we were saying, hey, you know, some of those underneath routes is where going across the middle. You know, I saw him coming. I saw where he was going to. Like a rub route right there. What he did was he rubbed, and then he came off looking for it, but quarterback had thrown the ball a little too early there. Had to bring up a second down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the 44-yard line here in Beaumont, Texas at BISD Stadium.
Hey, man, I think coming up pretty soon, they're going to rededicate the
step back into the pocket, and that outside slant, he went up and
that seam is killing us, man.
It really, really is.
We got to play. We got to play her down.
And we have a Bruin down, but
look how he's getting up on his own.
And we love to see that, you know, maybe a little shaken up, but able to get off the field.
Good job to walk off on your own, Tradell.
And we see Summer Creek will take a timeout here. Ball on the 20-yard line with 25.5 seconds remaining here in the half. Summer Creek Bulldogs 35, Westbrook Bruins 0. You know, we see here Summer Creek doing a great job of using that hurry-up offense, using those quick slants, getting to the sidelines. You know, it seems like it's going to be really, really hard to stop this team.
And they firing on all cylinders, man.
You know, and when they make a mistake like that fumble, you know, we can't come back and make another mistake. We have to make sure to capitalize off of any mistake.
Right.
And here we go, folks. First down and 10 here. Ball on 20-yard line, 25.5 seconds remain. We have motion into the trip set. Going over the top to the man-to-man. And just threw it just a little too far. Out of bounds. Wow.
They testing it, though. He's showing you that he want to score before half.
Well, I tell you what, he was going right over to that left corner of that end zone. And if it would have been just a little bit shorter, but he was trying to make sure he put it all the way in the corner, which is smart because if you put it all the way in that corner, it keeps the defender from having the opportunity to get it. But if you throw it a little too short, that defender will get it, and you'll end up having a pick on your hands, and you don't want that on your stats. Here we go. Look at going again. It comes across the middle, but pass is complete.
They're not using the timeout?
They are using the timeout. They are.
Okay, they just called it.
And, you know, honestly, you know, giving props where props is due, that was a great job of him holding on to that ball because that was a hard hit as soon as he came down with the ball.
Yeah, that's tough.
I've seen a lot of people on that kind of hit right there because he was hit immediately while the ball was coming down. So that was a great catch. That'll be a first down and goal for Summer Creek when they come out of the timeout here. Ball will be on the 8-yard line with 11.2 seconds remaining in the half. You know, it's a really, really good night out there tonight. You know, we had been having some really, really hot nights even for football, but tonight got a great breeze. We're feeling the weather it feels amazing out there. So one thing we know, you know, heat is not a factor tonight.
Yeah, man. 11 seconds remaining.
Coming over the top of the middle, and he juggles, and drops that, which was a guaranteed touchdown there. He juggled it twice trying to get it down and just came off his fingertips. But that was a great pass. He put it right there on target, and it was hard. He had to put that pass in there hard, and he had to zip it in on the rope. Exactly what he did, but it was too much for the receiver. Here we go, second down and 8. Well, second down and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line with 7 seconds remaining in the half.
Here we go.
Let's look at that Bruins defense going over the top.
No, he didn't get it.
Did he get his feet down?
He didn't get it.
Touchdown! Remember, they only need to get 1 foot down. And the back line judge says he got it, which with 1.3 seconds remaining, we'll have another touchdown. Summer Creek Bulldogs. And folks, we see Summer Creek firing on all cylinders tonight. Whether it's in the air and on the ground. And here we go for the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 1.3 seconds remaining in the half, we have Summer Creek 42, Westbrook Bruins 0. Here, homecoming 20-23. I'm pretty sure going into halftime, we'll see some adjustments coming out. Some things that we need to see. One thing we know is that we're going to have to give our quarterback more time on our passing routes. And, our tailbacks trying to come out of the backfield. We got to give them a hole that they can actually go through. People don't understand how important the line is, but without the line, none of the rest of the other positions can actually work. And when your line is having a tough time, then what ends up happening is you end up, your quarterback, your tailbacks, and everybody else has a tough time because you don't get a holes to run through nor the time to be able to make a pass. And we see the kickoff with 1.3 seconds remaining in the half by Summer Creek Bulldogs. Let's see what kind of kick we get here. You get a short, high kick caught by one of your front line hands team. And it'll be 1.3 seconds remain for the Bruins here in this first quarter. And they're just going ahead and roll it out. And it'll be halftime here in Beaumont, Texas from BISD Stadium, where we see the Summer Creek Bulldogs leading the Westbrook Bruins 42-0. Enjoy our halftime show, and we'll be back right after halftime for Homecoming Westbrook 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me and some recognize some of our staff members who are part of the Bruins family. We are thankful to have them as part of our staff. Starting with Dawn St. Julian, Gabby Morellis, India Thomas, Jonathan Brown,
No.
And here we go, folks. The second half is underway. Summer Creek Bulldogs in the first half having their way with the Bruins, but this is a game of two halves. And kick to the end zone, bring the ball out of the end zone, and great bounce out there. And still on his feet, going down. Oh, we got a couple of flags. You know, Juju has really been taking care of that ball and getting that ball from out of the end zone each time. We can definitely say that his shifty feet and his great speed has allowed him to really be a factor whenever they actually kick the ball back there to him, and we see that again. But it looks like when they have holding on the Bruins, which is going to bring the ball back 10 yards, and that'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Westbrook Bruins in homecoming 2013. Had a couple of other scores that we were looking at tonight. Beaumont United is at North Shore tonight. The score at halftime, North Shore Mustangs 42, Beaumont United 0. And here we go, first down and 10 for the Bruins. Inside handoff, and immediately brought down as soon as the handoff was given. Juju had nowhere to go because as soon as his hands touched the ball, so did other hands touch his jersey. Got to bring up a second down and 15, 5-yard loss on the play here in the third quarter at Beaumont ISD Stadium in Beaumont, Texas. You know, we're really going to have to start seeing that offense kind of get to clicking because without that, we're going to always be in the back. Quick pass here, number 8, steps out of bounds after a pickup of about 6 yards on the play, let's say 5. That'll bring up a third down and 15. I'm sorry, third down and 10 for the Bruins. Here we go, third down and 10 for the Bruins. Ball on their own 17-yard line. Quick pass, number 8, off to the side, but you see a host of Summer Creek Bulldogs. And looks like we're going to have a personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Bulldogs. The play was already stopped, and on the sideline and out of bounds, they kept pushing in, so looks like it's going to be a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness against, we see personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Summer Creek Bulldogs. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll bring up a first down for the Westbrook Bruins. Ball on the 37-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10. Let's see if that Westbrook offense can take advantage of the penalty here. 4-man front. Wide receiver screen to Juju. Great job of the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Great job on a completion. That'll bring up second down and 6 after a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 41-yard line. Let's see what the Bruins dial up in this situation. And ball is up. Inside handoff to Caleb Trumps. And there's nowhere to go. There was no hole. Was just nowhere for him to go. Pick up about 1 on the play, maybe a half yard. Bring up third down and, They just moved it. Be a 3rd down and 8. Looked like they were marking it for him that picked up 1 yard, but I guess it was actually a loss of 4. 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line with 9 minutes and 45 seconds in the 3rd quarter. We have motion. Wide motion. Quick pass right here, number 8. And pass is caught, but quickly hit and pushed out of bounds. That'll bring a 4th down and 5 after a 3-yard gain on the pass. And it looks like the Bruin offense is staying on the field. No, they're coming off the field. And Knight Rider on the punt. Nice punt. And we see the flag right there. Marshawn Richardson was on his way to get to him, and we see that he was pushed in the back. So that'll probably be an illegal block in the back on the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Let's see what the call is. Does look like that is going to be the call. Well, they waved the flag off, so there's no flag on the play. So Summer Creek will take over 1st down and 10. Ball on their own 34-yard line. We'll see Summer Creek opening up in the spread offense, double twins, single back. Now that they've set the ball. Oh, nice stop right there for the Bruins. Number 65 for the Bruins came in unabated. And just as soon as the handoff was there, he was right there to make the tackle. Kagan Guidry on the stop there. Loss of 3 on the play to bring up a 2nd down and 13. For the Summer Creek Bulldogs, ball on their own 31-yard line. Going to the pass. Oh, he's brought. Yes, and the Bruins bring him down. And he was actually sacked by. Credit for the sack is given to Andrew Knight Rider, which is also the punter. And we have a timeout. I'm sorry, we have an injury on the field. While we're here, folks, we really hope that you enjoyed the halftime show. You know, both bands and both drill teams really practice hard. You know, a lot of times it's really you tend to forget about the bands and drill teams and how they practice in the heat just as well as the football players. But, you know, you have to think about that those kids and those sponsors are out there almost as much as the football players trying to get ready for their performances in this heat. And we have to send a shout out to them, commending all those performers and all those coaches and sponsors and parents that are out there helping those programs. And here we go. We see swing pass to the back. He has good blocking up front. And he's still up. He's not down yet. Now he's down. We see Marshawn Richardson holding on to that leg, making sure that he couldn't go anywhere else, giving our other Bruins an opportunity to come over and make the stop. Terrence Durham helped finish them off. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 5 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Kick is up, short, punt. That goes out of bounds. You know, I can't really blame Summer Creek. His shifty feet and quick speed has really been a force to reckon with. So now you probably start noticing they'll start directionally kicking away from him to make sure that he can't get his hands on the ball and actually pick up great yardage to start the playoff. But for the Bruins, well, let's see. We have a timeout, look like. I'm not sure what's happening on the sideline here. Had a little commotion going on. Play is stopped. Okay, looks like they're checking out a player that was down right there on the sideline. See number 2 for the Bruins, Dwayne Mullen. And here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Bruins. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Let's see if that offense can put together some a methodical system. Great wide receiver screen and great shifty feet right there. Pick up of about 5 yards on the carry, on the receipt right there. And, of course, it's Jalen Juju Dartez on the reception. Bring up a 2nd down and 4. 6-yard pickup. Ball on the 41-yard line with 6 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter at Beaumont ISD Stadium in Beaumont, Texas. We see that we have the Summer Creek Bulldogs 42, Westbrook Bruins 0. Right off the end of his fingertips. And that'll be an incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the Bruins. 3rd down and 4 yards remaining. You know, we noticed the Bruins have gone to some of those quick passes we were talking about earlier, but we've got to start connecting, got to start putting some things together to make sure that we can give our team some signs of life. And here we go. Ooh, that was almost bad. That almost looked like almost an interception. Looked like the receiver and the quarterbacks were kind of off on their rights. Listen to that. Off on their routes. That'll bring up a 4th down and 4 for the Bruins. Looks like the punt team is coming on. You know, Andrew Nightrider, the punter, has been having a very, very full night tonight, along with playing linebacker. Also being the punter, has been putting some great punts up there. You know, a lot of people don't understand having a great punter would really, really allow your team to be able to stay in the game because of playing the game of field position. If you have a punter that can put the ball there. And it takes a great bounce all the way down to the 13-yard line where the Summer Creek Bulldogs will take over on their own 14-yard line, be 1st down and 10 with 6 minutes and 8 yards. 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. That was a 45-yard punt for Andrew Nightrider. And I can tell you what, you know, that's the kind of numbers you see when you're talking college and professional punters. And plus, you can notice that the ball, when he goes up, he gives his team an opportunity to get down there because he kicks it really high. And when you kick it really high and it has distance, it goes a long way to allowing your team to get down and help cover the punt. First down and 10, we see inside handoff by the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Pick up of 5 yards on the play there. That'll bring up a second down and 5. Second down and 5. That'll bring up second down and 5. Ball on the 19-yard line. Pass for Summer Creek broken up by Marshawn Richardson. And, you know, when I was coming up the stairs, Marshawn Richardson his family made sure to let me know I'd be calling his name all night long. And I can tell you what, number 21, we know his name, Marshawn Richardson. He's been there big for the Bruins tonight, making a bunch of stops. And here we go. Pass complete. That'll be a first down and 10. That'll be first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. And as you can see, they're going with the hurry-up offense here. RPO, and the defender falls, which allows the quarterback to come through. Pickup of 8 yards on that carry right there. And here we go. Tailback trying to get the 2 yards. Only get 1 on that play there. That'll bring up a third down and 1. Probably about 1.5. They're still giving it 2. And here we go. Third down and 2. Ball on the 39-yard line for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Motion here. Inside handoff and pick up of 3 yards on the carry. That'll be up a first down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs here in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Stadium. And here we go. Out of the shotgun. Double twins, single back. We knew they were going to go to it again, and they go to the sideline. Pass is complete, but we have a flag right here. And usually where the flag is being called from, you have a holding call. It looks like that's what the referee is signaling. And that's what we have, holding on Summer Creek. That'll bring them back 10 yards to make it a first down and 20. And here we go. First down and 20 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Let's see if we can get our defense riled up. If you're under the sound of my voice, wherever you are, in the car, in the house, and they stopped the play there, I believe that's probably going to be a penalty on the Bruins. Did one of the offensive linemen move, or... And looks like we have false start on Summer Creek. Be a 5-yard penalty, pushing back 5 yards. Be a first down and 25 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. With 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter. There we go. The RPO quarterback rolls out. He has some room. He puts it over the top, and he has a receiver, and ball is caught. That was he had great protection on the roll out there, was able to keep rolling out, and if he wanted to use his feet, he could have still used his feet, but he made sure right when he was at the line of scrimmage, he released the ball, and they go with the hurry-up offense, but we see a flag right here on the play. Look like it's going to be a false start on the Bulldogs. Let's go back to that pass play. That was beautiful how the quarterback stretched that defense out and just kept the play going. You didn't know if he was going to use his feet or not, but his receivers kept watching him, and he found one that was open, got it down the field for a big gain. That's what happens when you actually have the blocking of a line and you're able to move the ball around. You get a chance to watch and see, and your receivers can see the quarterback going, so they break off of their routes, and, something great happens. Here we go. First down and 15 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the Bruin 35-yard line. And we see that inside receiver screen. Had an opportunity for that open field tackle. Just missed him by a little bit. Allowed him to have a big gain on the play there. Break up a second down and 3. Pick up a 12 yards on that play. Second down and 3 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Inside handoff, and he spins off of one. Keeps his legs moving, and picks up the first down. That'll bring up a first down for Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the 19-yard line of the Bruins. And here we go, out of the shotgun, double twin, single back. Summer Creek puts the ball out there, and just a little off on that play for an incomplete pass. Bring up a second down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the 19-yard line. 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the third quarter. We see the defense shifting some players. And wasn't sure what the holdup is, but here we go. Second down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. See the pocket rolling. He's going to the sideline just a little too much for his receiver there. Bring up a third down and 10 after the incompletion. Be nice to see the Bruin defense hold them right here, maybe keep them to 3 points, or keep them to 2 plays and even get a turnover on downs. We will see what the defensive coordinator has dialed up for this play. Third down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Has time to pass. Pass is caught. Great block right there from the outside receiver. Pickup of... Is it a first down? Yes, it is a first down on that play for Summer Creek Bulldogs. And after that first down, touchdown, Summer Creek Bulldogs. You can see right there, just ran into the end zone untouched because they had everyone flowing left. And that handoff going to the right just kept everybody still flowing left, gave a wide open corner, which will lead to another 6 points for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. And while we wait here for the extra point is up, and it is good. Here in the third quarter with 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining, you have Summer Creek Bulldogs 49, Westbrook Bruins 0. Well, folks, here we go. It's been a pretty long night for the Bruins. But again, the game is not over until all zeros in the fourth quarter. So as long as there's still time, there's always still an opportunity. If you're under the sound of my voice, you can hear my voice wherever you are, in the car, on the sofa, on the roof, no matter where you are. Let's get a let's go Bruins. Let's go Bruins. Maybe that'll get us all clicked up and going. And hey, we have some scores for you. We have the Evadale Rebels, 14. Founders Classical Academy, 35. We have Acadia Christian, Louisiana. I'm sorry. Here we go. Next score. Lumberton Raiders, 37. Tatum Eagles, 7. Fort Bend Marshall, 0. Port Neches Groves Indians, 7. With 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining in the game. Tight game right there for the Port Neches Groves Indians. You have Fort Bend Willow Ridge, 8. Nederland Bulldogs, 35 at halftime. Coons Lions, 0. Anderson Shiro Fighting Owls, 26 at halftime. You have Baytown Sterling Rangers, 3. Port Arthur Memorial Titans, 24 in the third quarter. Orangefield Bobcats, 28. Listen to me. Buna Cougars, 0. You have the Hardin Hornets, 0. Anahuac Panthers, 6 in the fourth quarter with 11 minutes remaining. You have Hampshire Finette Longhorns, 21. Bridge City Cardinals, 7 in the third, just beginning the third quarter. You have Hall Day Zeta Bobcats, 32. West Hardin Oilers, 8 at halftime. East Chambers Buccaneers, 6. Kirbyville Wildcats, 24. We have Silsby Tigers, 6. West Orange Stark Mustangs, 6 at halftime. Tight game there, folks. And we have the Vita Pirates, 48. And the Addison Trinity Christian Trojans, 0 in the third quarter. Those are your around the area's games and totals. If you have any other games, any other totals that any other scores that you know, send them in to us. Let us know who we have. Maybe send us in Kelly. Let us know how Kelly's doing tonight, or any of our other surrounding schools that we don't have. Getting back to the action on the field, looks like we have a Bruin down on the field with 57.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Run off on his own. It's a very tough kid there. You know, last time we were here, you know, I gave a shout out to that kid because that kid's a workhorse. You know, really proud of what that kid has done with himself and never giving up and always pushing it to the limit to be the best he can be. And here we go. Back to the action. It's 3rd down and 7 for the Bruins. Pass incomplete to Jalen Juju Dartez, which will bring up a 4th down and 7 here for the Bruins in the third quarter with 39.5 seconds remaining in the third. Fourth down and 7. Hey, you see who we're seeing? We're seeing Mr. Knight Rider. Oh, high kick. Goes straight out of bounds to the sideline here. You can tell that came right off the inside of the foot. It just went straight into the air. Didn't get much distance on it. And that'll bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball at midfield with 27.7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. in Beaumont, Texas at Beaumont ISD Stadium. And here we go, folks. We see tight end with Twins. Inside handoff to the tailback. Some tough running right there for a pickup of 6 yards on the play. Had to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs with time running out in the 3rd quarter. And as you can see, they're going to make another play. Or not. And they let the quarter run out. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, we have Summer Creek 49, Westbrook 0, at Westbrook Homecoming 20-23. Hey, folks and family, just letting you know that the homecoming dance for the Bruins will be tomorrow evening at the Beaumont Civic Center. Be at the Beaumont Civic Center. You know, send the kids out so that they can enjoy an evening of fun and friends and dancing for their Bruin Homecoming 2023. And we'll have a 2nd down and 4 as they reverse the field. Ball on the 44-yard line with the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Beginning of the 4th quarter. Handoff coming around the left side of the line. Pickup of 6 yards on the carry. That'll bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the 37.
Timeout called by the Bruins. First timeout of the 2nd half.
You know, just sitting here reminiscing and thinking, for all of you that don't know, I graduated from Westbrook High School in 1996. So this is my alma mater, and, you know, it's a great pleasure to be able to sit up here and call the game for them. But the one thing I can tell you I definitely miss is at times like these when our team was down, there was a song that we used to play. It was called Paw Power. And, you know, the band at that time was so big and so strong. We would blast that stadium out with Paw Power. And I'll never forget, you know, the players would say the one thing. When you heard Paw Power, it did something to your blood and he have us play it loud and proud. And boy, it would do something for our teams. I've seen our teams be on a 1-yard line and have a goal line stand just because we were playing Paw Power that whole time down there. You know, that was just a song for the ages. You know, I really do miss hearing Paw Power and, you know, those things that were really, really a part of that Bruin spirit when I was there. But now, here we go. We're still in the 4th quarter. 10 minutes, 55 seconds and counting remaining. So 2nd down and 3 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Some very patient running by the tailback right there. You can see that he ran very, very patiently and took a couple of licks, but spun off a couple before he was pushed out of bounds. Well, it looked like he was pushed out of bounds. That'll bring up a 1st down and goal for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the 10-yard line. Oh, wow. They're going to call pass interference on that play there, but it looked like the defender was just there perfectly. Let's see what the call is on the field. Pass interference on the Bruins. That'll bring the ball half the distance to the goal. And it'll be a first down for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Ball on the 3-yard line here in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Inside handoff to the back, who churns his legs and feet, and he is down. He didn't get quite in. Down at about the 1.5 foot line. And that'll bring up a second down and goal for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. And as you can see, hurry up offense, get right off, inside handoff, touchdown. Summer Creek Bulldogs here in Beaumont, Texas at the BISD football stadium. It's been a pretty long night for the Westbrook defense. They've been on the field a lot this game. Like we say a lot of times, that takes a big toll on your defense when they have to be on the field that much because the offense is having trouble moving the ball. But we can see tonight how much of a toll it's been taking because, you know, once you get hit with a couple of long passes and then you're out there for a while, you start noticing that they can just grind down and grind down and grind down, and the ball just seems to keep on moving. And here we are lining up for the extra point for the Summer Creek Bulldogs with 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the game. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And just like that, here in Beaumont, Texas, you have Summer Creek Bulldogs 56, Westbrook Bruins 0. And here we go, folks. We're lining up for the kick for Westbrook to receive the kickoff here in this fourth quarter. You know, watching the game, you can definitely see that the detriment it has when the offense has true issues moving the ball. Because it allows another offense to methodically move the ball 5-7 yards and then be able to hit you with a long one. And, you know, it's like you're never ever able to recover from it when that happens, when your defense is just winded and has to stay on the field for long periods of time. And we can see how that's taking a toll tonight. And here's the kick. Kick to, of course, number 3, Jalen Dartez. Great movement right there on the side. And again, great return out of the end zone all the way down to the 33-yard line. That'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Bruins. You can see Juju can find the lanes, and once he finds those lanes, he has some really shifty feet and he had great speed. That'll bring up a first down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line with 9 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the game. Let's see if the offense can put together a drive. Isaiah Jr., great run here. That'll be a Bruin first down. And, I think the tough thing was, in the third quarter, the Bruins really they failed to get a first down, and that's really really hard, on any defense when, your offense can't put together a first down stand. It's really tough, but that says a lot about that Summer Creek defense. That defensive front has really been a terror for the Bruins, but you can see, man, the determination right there of Isaiah Jr. just to keep those feet moving and stay up as long as possible. It took 4 Summer Creek Bulldogs to bring them down, so it's great to see those legs keep churning and keep on moving because, again, the game is not over. Be a 2nd down and 8 for the Bruins. Ball on the 45-yard line. Hand off to Isaiah Jr. again. Seven minutes and 55 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And here we go. 3rd down and 1 for the Bruins here in the fourth quarter. Ball on the 48-yard line. Handoff to Isaiah Jr. Takes the ball up the middle, picks up about 7 yards on the play. That'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Bruins. And we are now joined in. Hey, how's it been going tonight?
It's been going great.
So, tell me what you've been seeing, man.
We've been getting some good shots. I was just down there working the camera, as some fans at home might have saw. The game hasn't been going good so far, but hopefully we've got some good shots that the fans enjoy.
Well, I can tell you what, looking at the shots from the screens and what I've been seeing up here, the fans are really, really having a great opportunity to see the action. And that's really what we want. Y'all been doing a great job on the cameras. And for all of you who may be recently joining, make sure you send in some comments and, send in some thank yous and some shout outs to our kids. Because remember, this production is kid run. And our students are doing an excellent job. As you can see, my commentator is also a cameraman. Been on the field and now up here on the mic to commentate with us. So now when we look at it, it looks like the offense has been kind of stagnant tonight, which takes a toll on the defenses. And, the outcome here tonight, you can see it.
They've been held out of the end zone. I don't think they've had many or any at all red zone opportunities. They turn the ball over a lot. And Summer Creek has really secured the game here.
Yeah, definitely. So Summer Creek came out, and it looked like they showed 2 speeds. They showed they could go long on you over the top, and they also showed where they can methodically 5-yard, 10-yard you off the inside here. It's kind of hard to stop a team that can do both sides. Oh, great receiver screen right there. Great job of getting to that. Great job of getting to the ball. Number 14, Josh Wilson. And that'll bring up a Bruin 1st down. Tonight the Bruins have only had 5 first downs throughout the whole game. And that's really, really going to be tough on any offense because, 1, you're not on the field long enough to score, but yet, 2, your defense is on the field too long. And it's good to see the offense putting together, a successful set here. Oh, Isaiah Jr. with the ball and immediately hit as soon as he receives the ball for a loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11. I know today was a half a day. You think maybe everybody went home and took a nap?
Yep, that's what I did. I made sure I got my extra sleep. Coming working late, you got to get some extra sleep in. I'm sure that's what everybody did.
I really, really wish. No, we had to stay. So since we had to stay, no nap for me. But it's so great to be here tonight. We have 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain. Just curious. We have anything coming up?
We have BU's homecoming next week. If I'm right on that.
Definitely so.
We'll be
Beaumont
here for
United.
that.
Hey, you know what? Let's see how Beaumont United is doing out in North Shore tonight. See if we can get an update on what the scores will be for Beaumont United. We've been looking at some of the scores from around the area, but let's see if we can see what our sister school is doing. 3rd down and 10 here for the Bruins. Ball on the 29-yard line. Great pass right there. And an update on the Beaumont United game. North Shore 42. Beaumont United 0. Seems like a tough night for both Beaumont teams.
Sure does. Neither team has put up any points.
Definitely so. When we look at the stats of the Beaumont United game, you can't tell if it's turnovers or what. Westbrook going over to the corner. That should. No flag. Oh, no flag there on the play at all. I don't know. Not trying to just give anything, but it sure enough looked like pass interference to me.
That sure did. He basically tackled him before the ball got to him.
He was draped all over him like his jersey. And then the ball got there, and referee's like, nah, I don't know. Maybe the referee's just ready to go eat.
I would be too after being here all day, getting some good food in you. But
oh man, being a softball umpire, they're also a basketball referee. A lot of times they call us the blind mice. I think right there, that might have been a little blindness right there because that definitely looked like some pass interference. But after the turnover on downs, we see a new quarterback in for Summer Creek. Oh, receiver makes him miss 1 tackle, 2 tackles, shifty feet, and finally brought down after a pickup of 8 yards on the carry. We see that Summer Creek has replaced a lot of its starters, and the new quarterback, those light numbers, it's kind of hard for me to see what number the new quarterback is. Going off the left side of the line, going around trying to get to the edge, and did he get that first down? Yes, he did get the first down. So the clock will stop while they move the chains. So next week we have Beaumont United here against Atascocita. It's going to be a tough matchup right there, especially on their homecoming night. Oof, after this week, it's going to be some big restructuring for both of the Beaumont schools,
At this point, I think our players and our students, they're looking forward to the homecoming dance.
Definitely so. Tell me something. What are the dances like nowadays? The homecoming dances, what have you. I remember what they were like when I was in school. But what's crazy is now I think about it, and our homecoming dance, all my years was in our cafeteria. They have it at the Civic Center now. What's up?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about all that. Personally, I don't go to a lot of dances, but I'm sure there are a lot. Y'all probably did the disco.
Come on now, I'm not that old. I wasn't in there doing YMCA. Remember, I was in the 90s. Will Smith, okay? Come on, Will Smith. Tell you what, though, man, but, it should be, really, really awesome. No matter what happens at the game, make sure that you get out and enjoy, the dances and all the festivities. Because, you only have one high school time. You might as well. Are you going to go to y'all's dance?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Just depends.
Depends on if you get a date?
Yeah, that, yep.
I don't know. I don't think that they still have the dance, but when I was in school, they used to have a dance called the twerp. And the twerp was always in February. It's called The Woman is Required to Pay. That's why it was called twerp. The woman is required to pay. Now, what usually happened is the girl would tell us, give me the money, and she would just pay at the door. So, before we got there, we beat at 8, and then she's like, here, give me $20. And she get to the door and give it to him, but I guess, she was like, that's me paying. And, we were silly enough to give it to him. So, therefore, we were out of the money, and she still didn't have to pay. Here we go. The clock is going to run down. With the clock running down, we see it's a 2nd down and 5 for the Summer Creek Bulldogs, and they're going to go there and let the time run out. And tonight, we see here in Beaumont, Texas, the final score is going to be Summer Creek Bulldogs 56, Westbrook Bruins 0. You know, it's been a long night for the Bruins, but the one great thing is, you know, we haven't had injuries and things that anybody had to be carted off, and that's the biggest thing. We want to make sure everybody can play and just have a safe game.
Yep, that's for sure. There's only been a couple of injuries, like you said. No big injuries at that. It's something that they specify now. So, okay.
All right. So, well, from Beaumont, Texas, here at Beaumont ISD Stadium, we have
Christian Cox
and Marco Johnson saying,